Thank you, but I want to encourage you today. Have you ever looked back at your life and thought, God, why did I have to go through that? Maybe you failed at something important. Maybe you made mistakes you still think about. But I want to encourage you today. Your failure is not the end of your story. Sometimes what we call failure is actually preparation and can become fruitful when you actively extract actionable lessons from your mishaps. God does not waste pain. He does not waste lessons. He does not waste the seasons that humbled us, stretched us, or broke us. Today, we are talking about 5 ways past failures can become fruitful and prepare you for success. The first way failure prepared me for success is this. Failure taught me humility. There were times when I thought I had everything figured out. I had my own plan, my own timing, and my own way of doing things. But when things did not work out the way I expected, I had to face the truth. I could not do everything in my own strength. Failure has a way of bringing us to our knees, but sometimes being brought to your knees is exactly where God can begin to rebuild you. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding." Failure taught me to stop depending only on myself and start depending on God. The second way failure prepared me for success is this. Failure built my faith. It is easy to say we trust God when everything is going right. But what about when the door closes? What about when the money gets tight? What about when people walk away? What about when the plan fails and you do not know what to do next? That is where faith is tested. Failure gave me a choice. I could give up or I could believe that God was still working. Even when I don't see it, little by little, I learned that faith is praying when the answer has not come yet. Faith is getting back up when you feel like staying down. Faith is saying, Lord, I do not understand this season, but I still trust you. The third way failure prepared me for success is this. Failure showed me what needed to change. Sometimes failure is not punishment. Sometimes failure is correction. God used some of my setbacks to show me areas where I needed to grow. Maybe I needed more discipline. Maybe I needed better habits. Maybe I needed to stop procrastinating. Maybe I needed to let go of pride. Maybe I needed to stop trying to please people and start obeying God. Failure became a mirror. It showed me things I could not ignore anymore. It was uncomfortable, but it was necessary because sometimes God cannot take us to the next level until He works on what is holding us back. The fourth way failure prepared me for success is this. Failure made me stronger. Some of the things that once broke me became fruitful and built me. Every rejection became fruitful and taught me endurance. Every mistake became fruitful and gave me wisdom. Every setback became fruitful and taught me patience. Every closed door helped me learn how to wait on God. There were moments I thought I was losing, but now I can look back and see that God was training me. Romans chapter 8, verse 28 says that God works all things together for good for those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. That means even painful things can serve a purpose when we place them in God's hands. You may have fallen, but you are not finished. The fifth way, failures, your mishaps, your downfalls, prepared me for success is this. Failure prepared and purposed me to help others. One of the greatest things God can do with your pain is turn it into ministry. The things I went through were not just for me. They gave me compassion. They gave me understanding. They gave me a testimony. Now I can look at someone who feels broken and say, I know what it feels like to fall, and it can open up an opportunity to testify on how it made you stronger, wiser, build your character, and most importantly, draw you closer to Him. So today, remember this. Your failure does not disqualify you. It developed you. It taught you humility. It built your faith. It showed you what needed to change. It made you stronger, and it prepared you to help others. You are not behind. You are being prepared. You are not forgotten. God is still working, and with God, your failure is not the final chapter. It may be the beginning of your testimony. If this message encouraged you, comment below, God is still working, and subscribe for more Christian encouragement. faith motivation, and messages to help you keep going. Remember, your story is not over. God still has a plan for your life.